Jafar and Nino, Black Fang assassins. Befriended by Eliwood, they've now joined his group. That night, Chapter 26X, Night of Farewells. Hey! It's very late. Where are you going? Jafar. To Sonia? Do you know her whereabouts? The mountain fortress has been discovered, so... I think she's in the other place. The water temple? What about them? I haven't told them. They're all good people, so they would know I'm not lying. And yet... I want to see Mother. I want to hear the truth from her. So... Nino. Sentiment will not protect you from that woman. I know that, but she's my mother. I'm her flesh and blood. She's the only mother I have. That is something I cannot understand. I'm sorry. I didn't mean... It's nothing. Jafar, I truly am sorry. I will not let you go alone. If you go, I go with you. Okay? Jafar. I wanted to know where she was slipping off to in the dead of night. Nino. I agree with Jafar. There's no way Sonia will be moved by Nino's feelings. Are we just going to let them go? No, we're going to follow them right away. Of course we are. What are you doing, Hector? Hurry! Jafar is a killer. He slaughtered our friends. I can't forgive him. Eliwood, is all this necessary? Do we need his strength so much that we now must rescue him? No, that's not it. I wanted those two to live on. Their lives. They've been so hard. That's why I said what I did. My feelings were confirmed and burned. The Black Fang is not all evil. They're being manipulated by Nergal. Some of them must be fighting against their better judgment. Is that what you believe about Jafar? I don't know. But you've seen how he behaves around Nino. He seems like a completely different person than the man we fought at the Dragon's Gate. I feel the same way. Hector, how about you? He has killed my friends. He is my enemy. No matter what happens, that will never change. So you'll let them die? That's not what I said. I want him to stay alive. He must live. So that he can suffer for all he's done. There. Satisfied? Hector. Oh man. Difficult question here. Yeah. I can definitely see Hector's perspective. I mean, Jafar was the one that killed Layla, right? Somewhat, I mean, he has done some pretty atrocious, unforgivable things, right? I think from Hector's side, being unable to forgive that is pretty understandable. I think his approach here, his perspective is pretty understandable. And frankly, quite reasonable, honestly. But I've said my piece. I'm done. I think Eliwood's willingness to forgive and see the humanity in Jafar and the other Black Fang members says a lot about his character, right? You know, he has faith in people, and he wants to see the good in people, and that's so, you know, this is his kind of approach, right? So I think that's a very commendable attitude, perspective to have. At the same time, right, you know, you can't really criticize Hector, right, for being more harsh about it, or, yeah. So, yeah, it's a tough question. I think both Eliwood, I can see both Eliwood and Hector's perspective on this. I think this moment is nice in particular because it just highlights some depth to Hector and Eliwood's characters here. I won't do any more ranting. Sorry about that. Now, let's go. Hurry up, you two. What? Wait up. Let's go, Eris. We can't let the Black Fang go unattended. It's time we turn the tables on Nergal. Sonia. Ha! Take heed how casually you call a human by name, you puppet. Now, what do you want? Eliwood is still alive. Lord Nergal's orders have not yet been fulfilled. Silence, you abomination! I know that. Though the four fangs are gone, I'm still here. I will finish Eliwood and his friends with my own two hands. Sonia! Where are you, Sonia? Oh, it's Brendan. Sonia, I must speak. Huh? Who's that? Oh, well. I suppose it's best I was done with you anyway. Hehe. Those annoying brothers were all that prevented me from acting sooner. Sonia, you... I got close to you so that I could take control of the Black Fang. Take a look around you. Not a familiar face to be seen, is there? I've been replacing them, one by one. Hehe. They're all Lord Nergal's puppets, his morphs. So, you've betrayed me. You finally noticed. You're a fool, Brendan Reed. Your own sons suspected me right from the beginning. Every minute I spent with you, every caress, it was loathsome. It was all for Lord Nergal, all to control the four fangs. Now it's over. Die for me now, will you? Die for your beloved wife. Sonia, you inhuman monster! Arg! Lloyd, Linus, forgive your foolish father. There goes Brendan Reed. Ow. He can't just die. Has to be the Black Fang leader even to the bitter end. Brendan Reed, what magnificent essence. I will deliver it to Lord Nergal at once. Be sure to tell him that it was I who killed Brendan. Ugh. You appear to be injured. Shall I take over your duties? Don't be ridiculous. I will never let a creature like you seize the glory that is mine. I was chosen by Lord Nergal himself. I'm a perfect being. I will take care of Eliwood and his companions. I, Sonia. Yep. Classic villain, pride, arrogance. Will be her undoing. Commander. They're monsters. Uncle Yan, is that you, Uncle? Nino? Why have you come back? I wanted to speak with Mother. Flee this place. Uncle? The commander is dead. That woman. What were you going to say about me? Mother! Ah! Sonia! Wah! Ah! There he goes. Wretch! I'll smoke you out later. First, Nino. You failed again, and you've tarnished my reputation. Mother... Shut up! Ah! A thoroughly and utterly useless little girl. If only I had known, I would have sent you off to your true parents. My true... parents? Haha, that's right. What can the truth hurt now? Your true family for generations was the most famed house of magic wielders in all Lycia. They alone guarded the secret of the dragons. 13 years ago, Lord Nergal and I stole that secret. My... family? Ha ha ha! No matter how wise they were only human. I held the child before me as a shield, and they were powerless to act. the father, the mother, and then the child I carried. After they revealed all of their secrets, and I slaughtered them with these very hands. I'm not your daughter? There were 2 children, a boy and a girl. One, the mother fought fiercely to save. She held her daughter tight as I killed her. That girl, Nino, was you. No, you were still a mewling little whelp, but we took you with us. Lord Nergal thought you might be useful, so he let you live. I hated the very thought of it, but it was Lord Nergal's wish that I raise you as my daughter. We were so wrong about you, stupid and useless beyond all reason. A worthless piece of offal. All you were was in the way. Ouch, harsh. So that's why you wanted her dead. You're inhuman. Your soul is black and devoid of warmth. I never expected to hear such things from you, Jafar. Once you killed without hesitation at Lord Nergal's command. What happened to the man all feared, my angel of death? Nino has changed me. I am no longer Nergal's killing engine. For Nino's sake, Sonia, you must die, and I will kill you. Jafar! Stay back. I will take care of this woman. Ah ha 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 ha! Stay back. How rich, how noble. So, shall I pass judgment on you as the Black Fang must with traitors? Ha ha ha! I sentence you to death. Prepare to be punished. I won't allow that. Oh, the gang's here. Nino, Jafar, are you okay? Bah, look at the trouble you've caused. We're companions now. You mustn't forget that. Everyone. Ha 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 ha. Such sweet friends, Nino. Sorry to cut short your little reunion. Ha ha. I won't let you get away. To a man, you will all die. What? Eek! Lindis, look out! This way! Uh-oh, something's happening! Something's happening! Ha ha ha! You are the sinners who hurt my Lord Nergal. I will not let you die swiftly. Whoa! This place is filling with water! The path vanished. This water prevents us from moving forward or back. Nino, Jafar, are you alright? Yeah, we're fine. I'll create some paths for you, so please, keep coming. Of course, you can stay where you are if you like. I care not, so long as you die in pain and fear. You can't escape from the grave that's waiting for you, though. Off she goes onto her little throne over there. I'm sorry, everyone. All of this, it's all my... Nino, calm down. I told you, didn't I? We came because we're friends. There's no need to apologize. Lynn. Pathways and courtesies? I guess she's being gracious, right? Let's defeat Sonia and sever the connection between Nergal and the Black Fang. For a better future. For a better future indeed. Welcome to chapter 26X, featuring a brand new microphone. I'm sure you've already noticed from me reading all of the text for this chapter, but I got a new mic, a proper mic this time. Previously, all this time so far, I've been using just the mic on my headset. But, you know, I finally decided, hey, you know what, let's actually get a proper mic so that my voice actually comes through and sounds, you know, not like a crust, like I'm speaking through some kind of messed up filter, right? An actual proper mic. So from now on, I'll actually my voice will hopefully sound better, right? Going forward. So, about this chapter. I have a little story about this chapter, and it's from a couple days ago when I attempted this chapter for the first time in this playthrough. Because yes, I have attempted this chapter once already. Keyword attempt. I would explain what happened, but I think it's better for you to just see for yourself.
Yeah, we're totally fine. I have to keep Heath over there. Oh shoot! Oh, you've gotta be kidding me! Oh my goodness, I forgot to heal her! Oh my gosh!
Yeah, so basically, I forgot, I made it all the way to the end of the chapter. Sonia was right there, and I made one, honestly, like, it's such a dumb mistake, like, what a super dumb mistake. I forgot to heal Lynn. Lynn was the main target of Sonia's boltings in that situation. She was in range, I forgot to heal Lynn, and, well, you saw what happened. Suffice to say, that hurt a lot, because I was already struggling with this chapter quite a bit, for reasons that I'll explain here in a second. But because of that, that first attempt took over 2 hours for me to get through. All for it to just end like that because of one really dumb mistake that I made, which got Lynn killed. Oh, so unfortunate, so unfortunate. But yeah, about this chapter. So, the main mechanic of this chapter are these bridges that appear on that bit here, right? These bridges will appear and disappear at very specific turn counts in the chapter, and the main thing that I struggled with in my first attempt was planning for these bridges to appear and disappear, because I did not know where the bridges were going to appear or when they were going to appear. And it made it really, really hard to plan my movements around, especially when trying to accomplish a couple of very specific objectives. The main objectives that I was really trying to go for are the stealable items. So here we have the hero with a red gem to steal. We have over here, the Wyvern Lord here has a blue gem to steal, so it's a little bit of gold. Not super important, but I mean, it's gold, so you might as well go for it if you can, right? The main guy that was annoying, though, was this guy, the Bishop. He has an angelic robe, which is an item that I really, really want to steal. The problem is he also has a berserk staff, and this is what I failed to account for in my first attempt. Basically, there's what the berserk staff will do, right? Is if it hits one of your team members, it'll inflict the berserk status, and then every turn, you can't control them anymore, and every turn they will just attack kind of whoever is, I think, the weakest. They'll just attack a unit in their range, including your own units. Which means, like, it's really scary, because if a really strong unit on your side gets hit with berserk, that is a recipe for a pretty, like, instant disaster. Like, something really bad is, like, would happen if that's the case. Like, imagine if, you know, like, Florina got hit by a berserk, and then she just flies around everywhere and starts, you know, murdering some of our weaker units that we're trying to protect, right? It would be a disaster. So, and the unfortunate thing about my first attempt is I failed to account for this, and I did not bring a restore staff. None of my staffers had restore, which means I could not afford to get hit by a berserk. Or I could not afford to have any of my stronger units get hit by berserk. I couldn't risk it. So I had to spend a lot of time playing around this guy's range. The range of his berserk staff. Now, one easy way to, you know, have to not deal with that anymore is to actually just take the guy out. But the problem is I can't just kill him because he has an angelic robe that I need to steal. So I need to get Legault in position over here. And the biggest problem with that is that I didn't know this, but the bridge that links up to this island here with the Druid and the Bishop doesn't appear until quite a bit later into the map. So I spent a really long time frolicking around on these platforms over here, having to just dodge this guy's berserk that entire time because I couldn't risk getting hit by it. Which it was a really lengthy process, and it was so beyond suboptimal. There was a couple options, like my other option, right, is to get the steal off, is to fly Legault over here. And in my first attempt, I didn't really want to do that because not only would that take a good number of turns to do, Legault would also have to take a hit from, you know, I could have probably killed the druid, but he would have at least had to take a hit from the bishop. And he probably would have been okay, but it's just not something I wanted to risk, especially since this is also in bolting range. And it's also kind of close to being... Sorry, excuse me. It's also kind of close to being in range of the wyverns over here, and it was just, you know, not something I particularly wanted to risk in that first attempt. So yeah, it was just kind of a disaster. You can see here, I'll actually put this up on screen as well. There was a point in time when the platforms did open up, and I could finally properly deal with the bishop, but in order to actually get him in position, in a position where Legault could get over there and steal the angelic robe, and then then we could get another unit to take him out, I actually needed to bait the berserk staff with Nino, which, as you can see, played out just like that. I positioned Nino just at the edge of the berserk staff range. The bishop moved and hit Nino with berserk, and then we could deal with him afterwards. But like, I had to bait it out with Nino, and luckily, you know, I was actually pretty proud of myself for coming up with this strategy, because Nino is a pretty safe unit to get hit with berserk, because she doesn't really... I mean, I could have... Yeah, a pretty safe unit to get inflicted with berserk, because she's far weaker than the rest of our party. So she's not really going to be doing that much damage. She basically just ended up going for Heath every single time because of his lower res. And I just healed that off every single time, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But yeah, it's just a testament to, like, what lengths I had to go to figure out how to deal with the berserk staff without restore. Yeah, so the point is that my first attempt, not only did it end a disaster, but the actual playthrough itself was also kind of scuffed. It was kind of a mess. But yeah, back to... So yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. So we can start talking about this attempt now, that will hopefully go a bit better now that I have a bit more information. So first of all, let's go over Sonya real quick. Once again, this bolting, I'm going to be way more careful about this time after what happened in the first attempt. Sonya's a pretty strong boss. 19 magic, 18 speed, she's quite fast, and her defenses are kind of insane, honestly. 19 defense and 23 res. Suffice to say, she's going to be pretty tough to deal with. Bolting here is going to be really annoying. She only gets 5 uses though, so it is possible that we're probably just gonna burn through her uses of bolting, if I had to guess, with characters that can take it. It's gonna be really annoying to deal with. But even after she's done with bolting, we still have to deal with Fimbulvetter. I actually don't know how to pronounce that. Fimbulvetter. I'm just doing that phonetically based on the letters I can see. But this thing is also extremely strong. One more might than the bolting gives her 32 attack at 1-2 range. Oh my god, Sonya's gonna be hell of a boss to deal with. But she does drop a fail contract, which is the promotion item for thieves into assassins. Cool item. Can definitely use it if you want to. I'm not really in a position where I particularly want to use it, mainly because the promotion to assassin actually removes the ability to steal. I don't really know if there's any more important steals going to the future, but yeah, it's just not a super important item for my particular run here. So it'll just be gold, just like the ocean seal was. Yeah, everyone else, there's not too much to talk about. There's just a bunch of enemies that we'll have to deal with, and just the stealable items that I discussed before. So yeah, that is about it. So I am going to go ahead and my preparations are done because I already did a first attempt, so the preparations are saved here. So they are mostly done. I am going to go over it one more time real quick here, just to make sure I am properly prepared for this second attempt. And I'll see you after that. Alright, I'm back. Preparations are done. Didn't have to change too much here, but I will go over some of the other things that I did previously. Eliwood and Nino are forced deploy here, so we only really have 12 units to pick between. Here, I'm actually going to be dropping Marcus and Lucius here. Same as the first attempt. Marcus, I just feel I have more valuable units at this point in time that I want to be working on. Lucius is same kind of deal. It's just I have Pent and Priscilla to do staffing. And then as for magic, I feel like Kanaz, like Priscilla is honestly quite good. Pent is another really solid magic user, and Kanaz, I feel like Luna might be helpful against Sonya here, although there's a possibility he might get doubled. So I don't know if Luna will be that helpful, but it has its use cases, I'm sure. Yeah, that's the basics of it. Just to go over some items, I don't get to use them here because I already used them before, but I can put some footage up for the. I can put some footage up here for what I did before, but there were some stat boosters. So there was the boots that I gave to Fiora. Just as a quick discussion on that, I was really debating. So there's two. The boots are a very interesting item, right? There's two main ways in which you would use the boots. The first way is to give a unit who suffers from lower movement better movement so that they can keep up with your army better. That, for an example for that would be Hector here. Hector, his only real weakness is the fact that he's stuck at 5 move the whole time, and so giving him the boots would bring him up to 7 move, which is actually better than your typical promoted foot unit, and would allow him to keep up with your army a lot better. And there's definitely cases where you definitely want to do, especially if you're planning on making a lot of use out of Hector and you want to keep him up at the front lines. That is honestly a very, very good use of it. However, there's another use for the boots, and that is to actually give it to one of your already high movement units, like your flyers and your cavaliers. What this does is that it gives you a unit that has much higher move than any other unit could ever have, which opens up newer options that you wouldn't have been able to do otherwise had you given the boot to someone else to patch up their movement. So basically those two options, right? You can either patch up a unit's weakness, or you can boost up another unit's strength to an even more absurd degree and open up new options. So, after considering it, I personally am a very big fan of high movement flexible units. So, I usually lean towards giving the boots towards a higher movement unit. And especially flyers. Between flyers and cavs, I would prefer the flyers in this particular instance because they would be able to make better use of that extra flexibility because they're not limited by terrain like the cavaliers are. So I had to decide between Florina and Fiora, and I think at the end of the day, in order to differentiate Fiora a little bit from Florina and give her more of a niche that's a bit different from Florina, who I think is our main flyer combat unit right now, I decided to give Fiora the boots, so now she is at 10 movements. Will be very, very useful. I think it's just, honestly for me, I think it's just a lot of fun to see a unit just fly across the map super, super fast. I think it's just cool. I already like flyers because of their high movement, and giving them even more movement, it just makes them even more fun, I think. But yeah, so that's the boots. The next thing was the talisman. And I decided to give the talisman to Lynn. Mainly because there's a number of units with low res that we could definitely use the talisman. I think right now it's not gonna do very much for her at the end of the day, but in combination with her promotion, it's gonna help her out, a decent bit. I think Eliwood was also an option for the talisman as well. His res is also pretty not great, but I don't know. I just felt like giving it to Lynn just because of how horribly red screwed she's been this entire time. So yeah, that's what I decided for that. And then I think I sold a couple items as well. I think it was a guiding ring, an extra guiding ring, and like a gem or something for more gold. So yeah, that was about that. That's about it for that. A couple other notes. Obviously, Lynn has the Heaven Seal for promotion in the upcoming map. I've given Priscilla Rescue just in case. I don't really know if we're gonna use that. You only get 3 uses of it, so you gotta pick and choose very carefully when you want to use that. And this time, this is the difference from the first attempt. I have given Priscilla the Restore Staff, so we can deal with Berserk a little bit easier this time. I'm not making the same mistake on that again. Other than that, Pent I've also given Silence. This is, I think, the chapter that the random villager that gave us this staff was alluding to with Silence. Well, it could be this one, or I guess it could have been the Kenneth version of the snow map, but either way, I'm gonna bring Silence. We'll see if we can make use out of it. I tried it in my first attempt and it didn't really work out very well, but it might work out better this time. We'll have to see. And then finally, not finally, Heath I've given the Brave Lance that we got last chapter. I think out of everyone, he is probably benefits the most from a Brave Lance because his speed, even after promotion, isn't amazing. Could definitely be better. So the Brave Lance is definitely going to help out with that a lot. And then finally, I've given Fiora the Delphi Shield with her high movement in combination with her boosted movement now. It'd be good. It's nice to keep her safe from archers, right? And since she's already, pretty darn tanky for a Falco Knight, for a flyer, I think the Delphi Shield will definitely help her, help her survivability even more. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. We are actually, one more thing I actually need to do is I'm gonna go ahead and empty Legault's inventory just a little bit more. He needs inventory space in order to do some steals, and we'll need to be carefully positioned and do some trades to make sure that we can get everything. One thing that I did not mention in my first recording that I should probably mention now is that well, actually, I don't actually know, because one of the biggest things about the first attempt was that I didn't have Merlinus around. I think maybe, do you just not get Merlinus in this chapter? I think that might actually be the case. You just don't get Merlinus. You just don't get Merlinus. Okay. So yeah, that's also one of the things that made it really annoying, because without Merlinus, I wasn't able to, I couldn't pick up the Restore Staff that I needed to deal with Berserk, so that would have been helpful, but you don't get Merlinus on this chapter, so gotta work with what you've got. Okay, that covers that. So finally, I'll go ahead and save here, and we can finally get this chapter started. Alright, so to start off here, The first thing I want to do is these enemies down here. This guy has a bolting, so I definitely want to deal with him really quickly. I'm not so concerned about this guy, but he is. We'll just deal with him as well while we're down there. So here I'm actually gonna take Fiora over here to deal with this guy. Good dodge. Yep. So flyers are really helpful on this map because they, unlike all of your other units, are not hampered at all by the water. They can very easily just fly over them and do what they need to do. So yeah, good for covering our bases here. So take care of the bolting guys, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. And then my next objective up here is mainly to get Lyn her promotion, right? We got her the Heaven Seal, and she just needs a little bit more experience left. So here, what we're actually gonna do, yeah, we can put Lyn in range here. And I think, yeah, with the Monikots, it should be fine. We'll put Lyn in range here. And then, I don't really think, I know in my first attempt, I actually decided to protect Lyn with a Phyllis Might. Or sorry, a Nini's Grace. But realistically, 7 defense, 14 attack for 7, like, is not... it's not particularly threatening. So I don't think I actually need to really waste the Nini's Grace use there. Although admittedly, I haven't really used it at all, so I don't know. Maybe it'd be good to use it, but I don't think it's necessary right now. Everyone else, we're just gonna get moving. Yeah, let's see, who's high priority here? We'll bring Hector over here. Heath can fly over here, I guess. I don't really think Heath has anything to do here, because this general here is not going to be a very good matchup. Yeah. So, and then this guy can't really attack. This guy's stuck on this island over here with the light brand. I need to stay out of berserk range. I really need to be careful because we're looking at restore. Restore helps, but if they're not in a position where Priscilla is in range to use restore on someone who got berserk, then we're in for a lot of trouble. So this thing only has 1 range, unlike a number of our other range stabs like Physic and Rescue here. So gotta be careful there. Yeah, so I'm just going to bring Heath over here and just let him kind of chill out. One of the nice things about bringing Hawkeye here is actually, as a Berserker, he has the ability to walk on these water tiles. So he's like one of those few other units that you have besides flyers that aren't as restricted by the water here. So I'm gonna bring Pent over. You are a more useful staffer here. Panos is just gonna have to stay back with Nino and Jafar. Yeah. One thing to say about this new mic of mine here. This is the first time I've used like an actual proper microphone. So if there's any, and this thing is also just like way more sensitive than anything I was using before. So if there's any, okay, sure. If there's any weird noises that come through in the background, you'll have to excuse me for that for the moment. I am still trying to iron out all the details on how to make this thing pick up on only the things that I want it to pick up on, and ignore some of the other background things and other weird noises that might come through. So yeah, you'll have to excuse me for that while I try to iron out the kinks on that. Okay, Lyn got her promotion, or got her last level, and now she's ready for promo, so let's go ahead and get that done right away. Finally, Lyn gets her promotion. ba 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 ba. I like that jingle. It's really fun to sing along with that. Alright, there we go. We got our level 1 Blade Lord Lyn. Her promotion definitely helps her out, like, a lot. It gives her a bit more strength, so now she's at a pretty decent spot. It dramatically improves her defenses. Although, because of how low they were already, it doesn't really turn out to be anything particularly impressive, but it is helpful that it is just better now. The talisman I used on Lyn is definitely gonna help out here to make this res look a little less ridiculous, considering how absurdly res screwed that she got. And it also gives her, you know, a solid HP stat, I think, for a level 1 promoted unit. I think solid. So yeah, and now she's at 6 moves too now, which is very nice. She can keep up a little bit better. And the extra con also helps with some of the heavier weapons, like even like the killing edge, right? She's not losing particularly much speed at all, though she has enough speed to where it's not really that big of a deal. Alright, so the next thing here is I actually want to give Lyn some levels and some weapon experience, because once again, there's not too many chapters left, and as a level 1 lord, she's got a lot more room to grow, so we're going to go ahead and give her another turn here so that she can actually attack in addition to promoting this time. And we'll just move her here. Monikati should do it, I think. Yeah, I think we actually need to use the Monikati here. Light brand, but we don't. I just want to save the light brand for when we actually need it. Yep. Alright, so we'll use the Monikati here. Oh my god. Yeah, and Lyn's animations are... Oh, what a beefy hit. Lyn's animations as the Blade Lord are... Her animations were already super cool. Her promoted animations are honestly, like, even cooler. We can wait till... Hopefully we can see it crit this chapter. That animation is something else. But, yeah, okay. What do we do from here? We'll probably be safe here, although I do need to heal her. Not making that mistake again. I should probably just get that done, like, right now. Yeah, it's kind of rough with Lyn. She is very dodgy, which helps out with her lack of defenses, but if she doesn't dodge, which can always happen, then you're in for a lot of damage, which is kind of annoying, but... yeah, Hawkeye I'm gonna bring over here. It puts you in range of the other guys, but they're probably going for Lyn anyways. And then I can't kill you yet, because I need Legault over there to grab the red gem. And there's a wyvern over here that's coming in hot. I think we'll have to wait. I think playing this map slower is kind of the way to go if you want to keep everyone safe, because the water is so limiting with what you can do and how many turns it takes to do things, especially if you're trying to like rescue drop. It's certainly gonna take a bit. So we're gonna bring our flyers back up here. And then there's honestly not much I can do here left. I can advance Pent. Yeah, like I could take Heath over here to take out the Sword Slayer Pirate here, but that puts him in range of Berserk Staff, and if we don't, that's something I definitely want to avoid. So that's not really a good option. I could send him down here to maybe take the wyverns out. It's not optimal either though, because once again, high defense on the wyvern riders is kind of rough. He could come down here and bait them out though. Maybe at least one of them. They don't have any particularly important items. Yeah, maybe the Steel Lance guy or the Silver Lance guy, like position him here. What do we equip then? Brave Lance? It gives me 3 more might and guarantees a double, but with 14 speed, not getting weighed down by the iron, but with 14 speed, he needs to not get weighed down to double, right? Yeah, he needs to not get weighed down to double. So the Iron Lance will do it. He's got 10 con. Killer Lance won't do it. Javelin won't. So Iron Lance here, Steel Lance wouldn't do it. Iron Lance, 12 defense. So that's like what, 13 for 26 damage total? That's not gonna kill, but I suppose that's okay in order to get rid of that guy. We'll be fine in return, I think. 14 defense, 29 attack. We're not getting doubled for what is that? 6, 9, 15 damage. It's a lot of damage, but we should be okay, and we can at least get rid of him the next turn. So, and we won't be threatened by anyone else. So I think that's not a bad move because it's out of range of these wyverns. If we have to, I don't know if that's actually gonna taunt the other wyverns. Hopefully not. If it does, then we might need Physic, I think, for Heath to survive at that point. Or maybe we can give him some support if needed, but just bring him down there to give Heath something to do, I guess. Okay, next. Is there anything else I want to do? I'm mainly trying to train up Lynn and probably Hector here as well. Honestly, I can move Hector over here. Because then that puts him in range of you, but you're probably still going for Lynn in this particular instance. Yeah, okay. Pennant will bring you in. Legault? I think I want to keep you here. Because I know where, like I said, this time, since this is the second attempt, I do know where the platforms are going to appear. So I can plan a little bit better for that. Yeah, we'll keep everyone here. Those guys can advance, that's not a problem. Good dodge. Cool. Making some better use out of the Monicati, finally, right? After I barely used the Monicati at all for the entirety of the first section of this game. And middle section of this game. Oh man, only one away from actually killing there. That's a little annoying. Not a big deal though. Oh my god, Lynn, come on! I swear, every like other, most of Lynn's levels have been so bad all this time. Oh man. That's why she's been struggling this whole time, right? Okay, we got some more spawns and another bridge, so we gotta worry about these guys. Okay, shouldn't be a problem though. This wyvern is a little annoying. Especially cause I think that's in berserk range, right? Yeah, I don't like that. We'll have to set some people up to deal with this thing. I think we can do it though. As for Lynn, she is totally fine. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll bring you up there. Well, actually, you have 8 move, right? Yeah, 8 move. Up here? But then they're all gonna go for low end. I kind of want to. Goal is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can take you out. How much do we deal? Take 19, 21. Ow. I could dance though. Oh, you know what? I think I will do that. Okay, here's the idea. Okay, here's the idea. We're gonna bring Hector up here to... Hector? Yeah, we'll bring Hector up here. Well, yeah, we'll bring Hector up here to deal with you. One shot with the steel axe. That's all I need to see. Then... Oh, shoot. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will have to take a hit from you, probably, unless I position someone in a spot where that's not a concern, but I don't think that's going to happen, so we will probably have to take a hit from you. Can we do that? 18. She has 10 defense, right? So that's 8 damage. You are going to do a lot if you hit, but I don't think you're going to hit. But in the off chance that you do, 21 minus 10 is 11. For like 19 damage, so she'll live. She'll live. Well, okay, she'll be in range of the wyvern too. 23. Is 13? What? Oh, Jesus. Okay. If she gets hit, I might need to physic her, but I should be able... I think I should be able to do that from, like, here. I think this is worth going for. We're gonna do this. We're going to dance here. We're gonna need to set up a bit of a line of our stronger combat units in front of our weaker units here to protect against this wyvern here. Alright, I don't think... There's 0 way this guy's hitting, right? 15 hit... 9 hit. I mean, I think we could just steel sword here. 15 hit. There's no way he's hitting, right? Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, okay. That leaves us in a good position to bring Lowen. Lowen? Maybe Hawkeye. What's your res? 11 res, 13 speed. We're not getting doubles. 20. Okay, we're trying to take a bit of damage from the light brand over here. If I move him here, but I should. Well, yeah, I should. If only we could get Legault over there. I can't. Once again, it's still annoying that I can't just kill this guy if I want the red gem. Huh. I suppose I could just bring Fiora over here. I don't think she'll kill him, though. Maybe with the Silver Lance? 18 for 30. So she can kill him. Might be actually worth. Because then we just take a light brand a hit. But that's fine. Because she's got 16 res. She's not taking very much from that. 10, I mean, she'll survive. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can see, this is where the value of the boots comes in, right? This is not, like, this play wouldn't even be an option had I not given Fiora the boots here. Oh, but you know what? It is in Berserk range. I do need to remember that. I don't think a Javelin kills, right? Yeah, okay. So, probably not going for that play then. I think we can just do this. We'll move. No, we can't kill it. We can't kill it. We can't kill it. I need to use the Steel Axe. We'll Steel Axe here, put Hawkeye there, and then we can move Fiora over here with the Silver Lance. That'll protect Ninian. Hector doesn't need protecting And I think everyone else is safe for the most part. I do need to figure out how to deal with these guys over here. I think that just entails moving too far out of range. Yeah. Okay, we're good over here. Nino's safe as well. And then Fiora, I don't think you can deal with this guy either, right? Yeah. Super high defense enemies. What can you say? We need a magic user to deal with that guy, cause oh, dude, 10 res? His res isn't even low. What the heck? This guy's scary. This is a scary enemy here. You could almost mistake this guy for a boss if he was, I mean, a boss from like earlier in the game, like a mid-game boss-ish maybe. Okay, well, in that case, we're safe against the wyvern, well, except for you. Except for Lynn. Oh, I wanted to bring Lowen up here so I could take out this guy. Gandax? Well, I don't really care if that guy attacks. He's probably not going to attack Lowen anyways. Killing Edge, no reason. One Silver Lance will do. Well, I'd rather just use the extra use on a Steel Lance. No damage! That's the awesome thing about Lowen. Okay, sure. We're getting a lot of really not great levels this time around, but is what it is. Alright, Pent would honestly be pretty safe against this guy as well. Even with 23 attack, he has more defense than Lynn, so we could advance Pent with probably not any issue. Where do I want Pent to go? Probably stay down here though, right? I think I'll keep him down here. Florina, we're just going to advance you to a spot where you can do more next turn. Honestly, I could have advanced Jafar forward a little bit more then, but it's fine. We can advance Nino to a safe spot. Kanas can move into a safe spot. Priscilla, you can wait here. Legault, we're gonna keep you down here. And Eliwood, I'll move you here. And then I think we should be good. Okay, those pirates are advancing. You're gonna go for Lowen. Not. Oh, you have a Horse Slayer? Should have paid attention to that. But even with the Horse Slayer, he only does 4 damage. Damn, Lowen is just that tanky. Okay, you go for Lynn. That makes sense. Ugh, ow. That hurts, man. That hurts. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're good. Oh, we're safe. Oh, man. Lynn, her defenses are just not good enough. Luckily, she's dodgy enough here, so she doesn't... I think we would have been fine. 10 damage. Oh, I completely forgot that this guy was down here. Not a big deal, because we would have had to take that attack anyways. Although, maybe not if I use a stronger weapon, but... Heath is okay. You're going to Light Brand for 3 damage. Not a problem. And then you do how much? 8, so we would have lived anyways. On like 2 HP, to be fair, but we would have lived. Okay, cool. Let's get Heath back up here so we can heal him. Pant will do here just with a mend. Mend is a powerful heal spell. Yeah, because over here... Oh my god, these enemies, man. I want a physic, so I need to advance Priscilla up. Preferably not all the way up there, though. I could use Lynn to take these guys out. Oh, you have a hand axe. That's a little bit annoying. You have a sword reaver? Okay. Maybe it's not a good idea to use Lynn to take these guys out then. Galt. Dude, I wish I could get you over there, man. 5 res, though, means he's taking so much damage from this guy, and now I don't really have a great way to position him either. I suppose I could barrier to minimize damage, but I do want to get him this steal though, if we can. I could use my flyers to accomplish this. See, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I would just drop him here. And he would probably have to take 1 attack from the light brand. I suppose it's worth it, right? Because then on the next turn we can just take this guy out pronto. Maybe I should have done this a little bit earlier if I wanted to try this out. 15 speed. So he should be... He'll live. 1 attack. Maybe this is the plan. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try. We're going to pick Legault up, move here. We're going to, this is safe, right? Yeah. We're going to take and then drop. And then move somewhere. I don't know where because I don't want to be in berserk range. So maybe just stay there. You're going to have to take an attack, but I mean, he'll be fine, right? Because the next time we can steal the red gem and then actually take this guy out. Not early, I think. I think next turn some of the platforms will spawn, but I think it should be fine. Lin. I need my magic users in position to deal with this guy, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is it? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. I might need to get pens in a better spot then. It's not gonna be super optimal, but we will deal with it. I think we javelin here. Do we javelin here? I think we do, right? Because we need to take the hand axe guy. We need to take this guy as well. Okay, I'm gonna bring Priscilla up here. Well, do we need to? I can bring her here. To Physic Lin. Gotta keep her healthy. Okay. And then Lynn can kind of just do whatever. Honestly, to keep her safe, I think we move her back here. 1 shot. Worth. Oh, there's that crit animation. Woo! Very, very cool. Classic Lynn after images. Oh my gosh. Very, very cool animation. Okay, cool. The strength is nice. Still really, really unfortunate on the defenses. Jeez, but I mean, that's just one thing you have to deal with when you're working with Lynn here. Oh, you know what? I can let Hector take it. I can let Hector deal with these guys. Wait, do you have a sword? Okay, the axe will do fine. We'll just you. That's annoying. That's definitely annoying. But we can deal with you, because I can bring you, well... I kind of want Kanos down here, actually, if we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pang would be better, I think, though, to take care of this guy. I think the path is, like, here-ish, something like that, I think is what it looks like. I can't really dance him into a good position, although keeping Ninian here isn't a bad idea. Oh, you know what? We'll just Hector here. Did I just use the wolf bale here? Nah, I have a silver axe. Why do I need a wolf bale when I can just use a steel axe? I mean, against a very non-threatening enemy too. I mean, this guy's a slim sword, for goodness sakes. Yeah. And then Lowen can come over here and use a... So if you are a sword reaver, that means you're now good against swords, weak against lances, right? So we just use a javelin here. Bam. Well, I guess it's not great for dealing with the hand axe guy, but I should be fine. Question mark, question mark. Okay, what are we gonna do here? I need to make sure we have someone in position to keep Legault healthy after this. I think Hawkeye can probably take the kill here with the Brave Axe. Yeah, that's, I mean, that's pretty useful. Although maybe it might, yeah, no, I think Brave Axe potentially here. Not yet though. So we can just honestly, well, we don't need to do that. I don't think we need to do this, but I'm just gonna move you here. We're outside of Berserk range for now, which is good. I don't want to be in Berserk range. And then Ninian. I want to dance Heath. I think it's better to dance Hector or Lynn. Or Lynn? I think it's better to dance Lynn. Okay, yeah, here's what we're gonna do. Actually, you know what, we're gonna dance Hector, because Hector has the movement limitation, right? So it's gonna take him longer to get places. And we're just gonna send him down here. We'll bring Kanas down. I want to send him down here. Maybe I should have I kept Ninian down here. It's fine. It's not a big deal. We'll keep Jafar and Nino in a safe spot, along with Eliwood, who I believe Eliwood actually needs to get, yeah, one more level before we get him to his promotion. This is fine. Oh, nice crits. Yep. 0 damage! Haha. Yeah, that lower hit rate was on the because of weapon triangle disadvantage there. We'll do that, but that's not really a big deal. Shoot. That... Okay, you know what? We're fine. We're fine. I think... Is that fine? That's not fine, is it? Because that's... I can't kill him now. I can get Legault out of there, but I can't kill him because of Berserk. Okay. Well, that's annoying. And I'm pretty sure... Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, that's only 30 damage. That's even less damage. Okay. I can't get Pent over there in time. I can't even get Priscilla over there in time. Okay, I positioned very, very poorly here. Unfortunate, especially since the Ninian is all the way up here now. So... I could get Priscilla there in time then. But... I have to position them, they have to be in the same position. Priscilla's not going to do more damage. Oh my god, this guy's so annoying! Okay, whatever. You know what? I could probably do some rescue shenanigans. I already have to do some rescue shenanigans. You're still here. You're threatening. I mean, not particularly threatening, but you are here. Oh my god, this guy has Physic too, so he can heal. I need the Angelic Robe from this guy. I need to stay out of Berserk range. This is rough, man. We're gonna go ahead and steal the red gem here. Cool. Speed. I mean, it's whatever at the end of the day. And now I just need to pick him up and get him out of there, right? Because otherwise he's gonna get hit by Berserk, and Priscilla won't be there to save him. Okay. I think we have a rescue angle here. I think there's a rescue angle here too. Well, not with Hawkeye, unfortunately, because I don't think there's anyone that can pick Hawkeye up. Do we have anyone with 16 aid? I don't think so, right? Yeah, no. Okay, so no one can pick Hawkeye up. We definitely don't want Hawkeye to be a victim of Berserk. That's scary. A Berserked Hawkeye would be very, very scary. I think we can take the kill with Lowen and then rescue Lowen. If he's fast enough. He's not fast enough. This guy is too scary. 15 speed? There's not very many units that are going to be doubling there. Maybe Lyn could do it? But we're hitting on red side. Keep that in mind. 11 defense? I mean, even if I use... even if I use like a killing edge here for a 9. 16, 15, 16, that'll be like, what, 15 damage, right? Times 2, which is definitely not enough. I don't want Lyn getting berserked either. Dealing with this guy's annoying, but what I could do... Hand axe, maybe? Maybe hand axe is the angle? Okay, that's fine. Oh boy, I mean, there's a number of ways I could solve this. I think what I can do is go for a hand axe hit here. Land the hit, good. Safe here. Bring Lyn down over here for a dance. To come down here and 13 damage. Holy. We don't double with the steel sword because we're getting way down. A killing edge will do it, but in that case, I think we just use the Monikati here. No crits, so we will have to... Okay, she dodges though. Nice. Take out the hero over here. Gain a really hefty amount of experience. And then we just do rescue shenanigans. To get everyone out of Berserk range, so... What HP are you at? Full, but you have a Sword Reaver. Right? A Sword Slayer, yeah. And I don't want to position you here because of the General, so I'll just... pick you up. Put you down. Move back up to protect Ninian. Oh shoot, Ninian's not safe. Okay, Heath, yield to the rescuing here then. What is Legault's con? 9? Okay, literally anyone can pick him up and put him back down. Okay. Here, I guess? Okay, and then now we're good, except for Ninian, who is not safe up there. So we're gonna move over here and Steel Sword. Or she can actually probably just take the kill here, right? Yeah, we'll just do that. Not risk taking any damage. Okay, that keeps Ninian safe, and everyone is out of Berserk range, which is very, very nice. Definitely want to keep everyone out of that range. Okay, perfect. We're gonna move Nino up a little bit here. I can't dance Priscilla here, so... We are not in a position where we can deal with this guy. 29 attack? Jeez, okay. I mean, I suppose Pent could deal with it. 29 is, this is, what, 17 damage? So, I mean, he can take it, and then we can just heal him later. That's not the worst idea. Silence. Okay, we don't need to do that. Thunder for the best results here. You don't have 1-2 range, so I'm not worrying about that. Priscilla. I would like to get you in position where I can use Restore if necessary, but I think it's better to just move her down this way. Same with Hector and Eliwood and Jafar. Oh, I didn't... Okay, it's fine. We don't need Legault yet. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Even Pent doesn't do enough damage to take this guy out in one round. To one-round this guy. Strong. Talk about strong. Okay, but that means we can... Did he dodge, by the way? He did dodge. Awesome. We can actually just, let Kanas take the kill here. He could use it. I think he could use it. The experience at the very least. If he can get some decent levels, that would be nice, but it's Kanas we're talking about. I don't know about that anymore. I mean, I'm gonna keep using him because he's I mean, like, at the very least, he's a very good magic tank if we need a magic tank. But yeah. Okay, range. We have Ninian up here, so... That's Berserk range, right? Yeah, that's Berserk range. I could just attack at range, though, and then it won't be Berserk range. We're really running low on the Javelin uses, huh? Okay. Not a big deal. Do I want to get Legault over there now, is the question. Because I can kill this guy, but then I probably won't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that'll be in Berserk range. But would that be in range of Restore next turn? Potentially, it could be in range of Restore next turn. Oh, I think we can risk that then, potentially, right? Can I rescue you? Yes, I can. Can I rescue you? Yes, I can. So, is there anyone else that can get that kill? Probably not, right? Okay. We can definitely move a little bit faster here then. What I'm gonna do is actually bring Fiora over here. Forgot you have Luna, right? You have Luna, right? That's the only way he'd be doing that much damage, yeah. 17-17 does take the kill, so I'm fine with that. Ouch. Not a big deal, though. Not a big deal. Okay, that's a very Fiora level, honestly. More tanky. Not as strong, but it is what it is. She's doing fine. Regardless. So if we get Berserk next turn, it's not that big of a deal. Albeit, it does kind of futz with the next Berserk Staff range, but it doesn't really matter anymore because we'll have Priscilla in range to restore if necessary. So, what I'm gonna do here, Hawkeye, we can hand axe here. Clean KO. That is not in Berserk range, I know that, yeah. And then everyone else, we are going to get moving. Down, can I bring her? Can we? There's potential here. There's potential here. I think there's potential here. I need someone to take. Okay, Hector, do you want to do it? Yeah, he can. Okay. Hector can. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to pick Ninian up, bring her down here. Lynn is gonna make her way down. Okay, keep an eye out on these guys. They're not ranged yet, but they will be. Hector, I need you, because I can't, like... Yeah. Okay, Pent, we can move down over, do we want to deal with these guys? We can, right? Pent could totally deal with them. At least this guy, like 24, isn't particularly scary, and he can definitely double with Thunder here. I don't think he even needs Thunder, right? Oh, well, he doesn't need Elfire, that's for sure. We can bring him over here. Potentially even take out the Nomad Archer, right? Never mind. You know, like Trooper here, 25? 25 and 24 on 12 defense. Yeah, maybe not worth the risk there, so... Pan, I'll put you here. You can take out the Wyvern that will taunt with that. I need to get Priscilla up here as quickly as we can, so that we're in range for for assuming we get hit by Berserk, we can restore. Eliwood, you can get a move on. Jafar, you can get a move on. Nino, you can get a move on. Hector, we'll just take Legalt here, and then take Ninian and drop her here, and we will be pretty decently positioned this turn now. Max HP, I don't know when Sonya will start attacking with bolting. I don't know exactly when. She will start attacking soon. It could be worth trying to taunt it out. I want to stay out of Berserk range though, so once again, I think it's just preferable to not take too many risks here. Yeah, 12 damage, dodges anyways. Hence, the offensive beast that he is, will go ahead and take these wyverns out quite easily. He's at level 10 now? Oh my god, okay. Not the best levels, but I mean, his stats are already so good, it doesn't really matter that much. Okay. I heard some new bridges pop up. Oh no, some of the bridges over here disappeared actually, that's what happened. Okay. What next? What next? What next? Did he not go for Berserk? I'm kind of surprised he didn't actually go for the Berserk here. Huh, interesting. I'm not sure why. I didn't expect that. Not that I have any issue with it, per se. We're gonna get Legalt. Is this a better spot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we could probably pick up and drop Berserk. I'm just concerned about the Berserk staff. I'm saying that so much. I think I like probably a bit too much. Repeat it on and on. Oh, Berserk staff, Berserk staff. But I mean, it should be fine. Heath. There's only one Wyvern Rider left down here. You're not even in range. I bet Heath could just come down here and take this guy out. Well, I need to be careful. We're talking about bolting here. 31 on 4 res. I mean, that's tough, right? 31 on 4 res is 27 damage. 27 damage, and then the 23 here for another. Oh, that would put Heath very, very close to death. He'd probably go for. Well, I feel like she would go for Heath, wouldn't she? What I wanna do is when she starts to use bolting, I wanna taunt out her boltings with higher res units. Higher res units that can take it, so I'm at less risk. But she's got 5 of them, and to spend 5 turns outside skirting around her range is definitely going to be kind of annoying. I also have to worry about Legalt. Because she could go for Legalt. Although there is one spot on this island that we can put Legalt where he's not threatened by that. Oh, okay, that was an accident. I did not mean to end turn there. God damn it. Okay, well, I just wasted a turn, I guess. Nothing happened that turn. And now we've got these guys coming over here. That's kind of annoying. Okay, yeah, sorry about the cut there. I had a little mishap in the recording. Something happened that I needed to take care of. So, yeah, I had to cut a bit out. I had to cut here, but I'm back. So, let's continue on, shall we? So I just wasted a turn, right? What do I do about that? It's not a big deal at the end of the day. I think I can taunt this guy out with... I just don't know when. Oh, that's safe. Okay, I can taunt this guy out with... What's your attack? 25. Okay, Pent will be fine. So I'll just taunt him out here with Pent. As for everyone else, because I wasted the turn, we're not very well positioned to deal with these guys that are gonna come up from down here. Not the biggest of deals though. We'll just bring Nino and Jafar into safe spots. Safe spots, good. Jesus, that bolting is really scary. I have to keep Nino out of bolting range, right? Like, I have to. She simply will die if she gets hit with bolting. So yeah. That means we need to set up a proper defense coming up here. Jafar, I'll move you here as well. Legault, I'll move you here. Priscilla, I think we can get a heal off here if we can get, well, you know what? Kanas can just do it. Make sure to keep Legault alive. We do need him. Did I move Nino already? Is there anyone that can do a trade? Not quite. I need to get this red gem off of him because there's 2 more things to steal and he needs the empty inventory space. If we can get Lynn down there, that would be cool. We have to deal with you though. I don't want to deal with you. I could get Lynn over there to deal with these guys. What's that Lynn at right now? Level 3? Level 4? We could get Hector down there as well, honestly. The Archer is a little annoying. We can get Lynn down here, though. We don't need the Monicati here. I think the Steel Sword... Well... Poison Sword? Ugh. That's annoying. 6 defense. I'm pretty sure the Steel Sword will be good enough here. So we'll do that. Bring Eliwood down. What? Wanted to let Eliwood take care of this guy? He could. 23. 11 for like 12 damage. The problem is, I mean, even with the Silver Sword, I don't think he's going to be doing a whole lot of damage. Although, it's a lot better than the Iron Sword. 15 strength plus the 13 heals for what, 26? Or sorry, no, not 26. Math. 28. For 17 damage times 2. Oh, that is enough, actually. We could bring Eliwood down here. He does need to get that last little bit of experience. So, with a Silver Sword? I mean, I have a second Silver Sword here. The Rapier's not going to be that much help. I think we actually need the extra might. So we're going to Silver Sword here so he can take out this guy. I mean, we're free here, so... If there's anyone who wants to start tanking both things, it's going to be the Flyers here, so... I don't want to position you where there is an Archer, though. We're trying to taunt out Pent anyway, so yeah, we'll drop here and wait here. Hector, we'll move you along as well. He can help take out some of these guys as they advance. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay, where's Legault? Legault is over there. Heath is not a good person to... Okay. We will... I only have physic? Okay, I just... In order to have barrier, which I don't even know if I really need barrier right now. Although I guess it will be helpful to just tank both things a bit better in the future. I want to get Heath out of the range though, if we can. Hawkeye, I will bring down. He can walk on water though, but here I don't think it's necessary. Priscilla, I can actually just move down here, and then we'll still, well, not all the way down, but down. And we can still heal with the physic. Okay, do we want someone to pick up Legault's here? Try and get him over here to get the steals off if we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to drop him here so that he's safe from bolting range. And then get the steal and then get the rescue. Oh, but no, you still have Berserk. I can't risk it. I have to leave him there for now. We're just going to ignore him for there. Ignore this guy for now until we can actually walk over there safely. I think that's the best play because I just cannot risk. I cannot risk getting hit by Berserk like that. God, dude, if you can dance Fiora too, like at 10 movement, like you move her, if you position Ninian correctly, you can just move Fiora straight across the screen anywhere you want with the combination of dance here. Like I could come down here and just take this guy out right now with Fiora, and she has the added benefit of being able to handle Berserk, or not Berserk, bolting at 16 res. I mean, she'll still take a pretty hefty amount, but she'll survive pretty easily. No damage? What the heck? We could get poisoned though. Won't be in range of these guys. I guess it's worth. We might as well go for it. It's not a particularly dangerous move. Is it really necessary though? What do I want? Do I want Fiora to be better positioned later? I think it's still gonna be some time before this bridge pops up though. We have Ninian, so we can always better position her later. We can go for it. That's an 8% hit rate too, so I really highly doubt we're being poisoned here either. Oh, wow! He actually hit the 8%! Damn! Okay. Alright, sure. We're gonna move Heath out of the way. Honestly, next to Legault. Not a bad idea. Alright, she does start bolting now. Lord Nergal will have your quintessence. Only the chosen few will live to see the new world. Perfect people. People like me. Yeah. Call yourself perfect all you want. You missed Fiora. I wouldn't call that perfect. $39. Good dodge. Nice crit. Lynn's extra added. I think she gets some extra added base crit with her Blade Lord promotion. So she's like Hawkeye. She'll start critting a lot more. That's not a bad level. Which is cool. Always cool to see because it's one of the cooler crit animations. Ow! Luckily, that is just enough to kill. Perfect. I forgot about weapon triangle disadvantage there. I needed to consider that in the damage calc, but it was still enough, which is cool. Yeah, 13 from you, not a problem. Bam, and bam. Alright, more units coming from the woodwork here. Took some damage from here. Honestly, I wanna... Okay, she's gonna start bolting now. So ideally, we can actually spend these turns wasting boltings. And I think that is exactly what I want to do, because now that she's been triggered, we don't really need to spend any time out here just yet. So if we trigger the bolting, we start tanking them. He hasn't, okay, yeah, he hasn't even used his Berserk Staff, okay. I just gotta leave him there for now. Nino, go ahead and actually trade here. Yeah, grab that red gem up so that he has enough inventory space. We'll use the Monikaze here to... Oh, another crit! Look at that, look at that. Lyn is such a cool character. I wish she was a bit easier to use. Lacking good 1-2 range options and having such, you know, in my instance, really not good defenses makes it kind of tough, but we're working with it. We're working with it. I don't need the wolf veil here. Once again, 2 silver axe hits will do the job. Okay, cool. Alright, more guys spawn over here, right? But I'm not really concerned about them, if I'm being honest. Although the archer is, once again, kind of annoying. Eliwood took a little bit of a hit there, so I need to keep him... I need to watch out for bolting range here. I need to give him a heal if we can. Where's Pent? Okay. We'll move over here, and Pent can come over here and just do a mend. Priscilla! What do I want to do with you? I don't know at this point. These guys, I think we can handle the calves over here pretty easily. Lowen's gonna be on his way over here. Is there anyone we need to move? You know what? I can barrier. What we're gonna do here... I'm gonna keep Florina here in bolting range, yeah? He has 15 res, 16 res, so it's not that much of a difference, really, at the end of the day. Do I pick up Legault here? I think we can pick up Legault here just for later. Essentially what we're going to do here with Priscilla is use Barrier on Florina. This will really minimize the damage that she takes from bolting for the next couple turns. And if she's the only unit in bolting range, then hopefully she actually uses it. I don't actually know exactly how the AI works. Let me just make sure we're good here. Hawkeye can start moving through the water. Okay, good, 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 good. We'll move Priscilla down as well. Does anyone need heals? They have so many units now and they're all over the place. So sometimes I need to remember to actually check. I think we're good. Heath, yeah, you're just gonna be chilling on the back burner over here for a bit. You don't have the Delphi shield. Yeah, we're just gonna wait. Going slow here means that a lot of our units will just not really be doing much for a good chunk of time. No problem here. Please use bolting. I really hope that she actually tries to use her boltings. I want to waste those bolting uses. If she doesn't try to hit Florina because, I don't know, she's not close enough, I guess, that'll be really annoying. She didn't use bolting. Okay, so she doesn't, it looks like she doesn't use it at like max range. That's really interesting. I mean, she already wasted one. I would have liked to waste another there, but let's see if I move Florina further into range, then maybe she will use it. Like where Fiora was. Just out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, this guy can move now, so... Oh boy. What's the plan here? I forgot, right, these guys... Where are you gonna go? You're gonna come this way to try and get this chest, I'm sure. Oh, you know what? We need to get Legault over here. Can we get Legault over here? I don't know if we can handle a bolting, though. Five res 31. I mean, he can live a bolting. He can. It's not ideal. Should have dropped him in barrier of Legault so that Legault wouldn't suffer so much. I mean, he'll live. I think that's the main idea, is that he lives a bolting. And then we can physic him up, probably. Ugh. Bolting is so annoying to deal with. And then these guys are going to be on their way. And then the Berserk Staff guy is also going to be on his way. So actually, I think we're in a position where I kind of need to position Legault in a good spot first. He's gonna move over here. Okay, I think I know what we have to do. This is actually really similar to my something that I had to do for my first attempt. Are we gonna use the same strategy? Should I use the same strategy? I don't think I need to, because I can just dance with Ninian next turn, right? Oh, you know what? But he's not gonna move if I don't put someone in attack range. Does he prefer to use Berserk or attack? That's actually not something I've tested. I also have Restore with Priscilla here, so it's also maybe not as dangerous as I was initially thinking. We can go deal with him properly now, though. But I'm not super worried about it, I guess, is the main thing. I don't know what this guy's up to. I guess the bridge over here is gonna spawn at some point. And that's gonna be annoying because we definitely want to get what's in this chest here. I think we just risk the... Okay, I think I just risked the thing. God, dude, if only I could get Ninian over there. Ninian's not a great... in a great... Well, she's in a better position to take a bolting because her res is significantly higher. Okay, that's... You know what? Fine. We'll drop Legault here. He is at full. And then... I also need to position for the enemies that are going to be on their way. Although I'm in absolutely no rush to deal with them. So... Galt will be fine. We can pick him up and save him later if he is at risk of getting hit by bolting. Hawkeye... You know what? No, I don't want to do that now, because Legault's over here. If I lure him out with bolting now, or with lure him out now, it's gonna be a little annoying. Okay, these guys are not scary yet. The Wyvern will be a little bit annoying soon. But we should be okay. None of these guys are threatening yet. I'm sure you're gonna be fine, so... Alright. Oh my god, there's another archer over here? Okay, that's fine.
One Monikati hit to take out the cav over here.
And then Hector can move all the way over here and take this guy out. And deal with the other cav as well. Okay. Jafar, I just want to keep safe. He's got Nino over there. Dude, honestly, if I could get her to attack Heath, that would also probably just be better than attacking Legault, but I don't think, if I bury her at Heath, I don't think she will. She could attack Heath though, he does have lower res. So he could go for Heath. I think we'll let Heath deal with the guys that are coming over here, though. That's probably the better idea. As long as I stay out of Berserk range for now, I think we'll be okay. But I'm gonna bring Priscilla up here just in case. And Lowen, might as well. I don't really mind if she goes for Hawkeye either. Hawkeye just has enough HP to ultra tank it. I don't really need to dance anyone here. I think we're okay. We should be okay. Okay. She goes for Florina. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Good miss, good miss. That is what I wanted to see. We can waste both things like this. That's the second bolting used, so she's got 3 more for us to deal with. Cool, cool, cool. Ah, okay, there's our S-rank axes. So, Hector is fully trained up how we want him to be. Alright, so we can go ahead and grab this chest. Got a speed wings. We actually need to grab that off of him as well. Now that I'm thinking about it, because we still need to steal... Oh, he is moving! Okay, he starts actively moving towards us. Oh, this is gonna be a bit of a nightmare, huh? This is going to be a bit of a nightmare. God, I don't want to take a hit. I don't want to take these hits. 13 damage is too much. Okay, okay. I don't like how I handled this. He's gonna berserk someone next turn. And it can't be Priscilla, because we need... Okay, this kind of sucks. Like, I can pick up Legault, drop him, and then dance him to get him over here for a steal. But then I need to, what, pick him up again? Or I just need to move to actually, like, deal with these enemies over here. My god, 14 damage. Are these guys concerning at all? Okay, their advancing is going... It's gonna make this a little bit annoying. I have to though, right? Okay, we're gonna rescue Legault here. Two, three, four, five. I need to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I can get Legault here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have Steel Lance, that's fine. The Angelic Robe. Rescue you out. Okay, so now it's just a matter of does Lowen have what it takes to take on all of these enemies over here, right? I think he can, right? It's Lowen. Even if he gets berserked, right, we can restore. Then we can restore next turn. He has how much defense? 20 defense, so that's 3 damage from you. Okay, that's what? 7 damage from you. 8, okay, 3, 7. No damage. No damage. 2 damage. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Lowen's gonna be fine. I think we got it. I think we got it. I think we got it. I think we managed to get... Okay, so I think we managed to get the Angelic Robe and the Speed Wings. Keep everyone safe, and we got a tank up here to block off that area over here. These guys have nothing left to do, so we're gonna get them moving. Meanwhile, Floria's gonna keep chilling here to waste... with the goal of wasting boltings. And then Hawkeye. Can Hawkeye just advance forward? Do we want him to advance forward here? I think yes. I think we will let Hawkeye advance up here. And then... and then we're good, right? I think we're good. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. It's Hawkeye. He'll be fine. He has enough HP to tank this. Oh my god. Bolting, dude. It's so scary. Getting in range to use silence too is just, it's tough. Okay, come on, Lowen. I mean, it's fine. His stats are already really, really good, but... Okay, you're gonna come and attack too for 3 damage. You're dead in return. Lowen's just gonna sweep all of these enemies. That's fine. Not a big deal there. Oh my gosh, dude, this, okay. Yeah, I don't think he takes any more damage from any of these other enemies, besides the bishop. Yeah, 0 damage here, gets completely one-shot with 1 steel axe hit, or steel lance hit. Alright, Lowen pulling through here. Okay, you berserk. 58% hit chance. Missed. Okay, perfect. Oh, Okay. Platforms are disappearing. We gotta get moving. Oh, there's a nomad here? Oh my god, that's so annoying. Okay. Oh boy. How do we do this? Platforms are disappearing. Luckily, we're still okay. How do I deal with the archer? Okay. That's not very cool. We take quite a bit of damage from all these other guys, right? 9... 0... 9... 1... Devil Axe for 20... Oh my god, and then we have to risk getting hit by bolting. Although our res is still up by 4. And you're probably gonna go for Hawkeye while he's still up here. 2 more boltings left. You're the blue gem guy, okay. We need to get our party moving here. We don't need to worry about Berserk anymore, so Lowen can come over here and properly deal with this guy. So we don't have to worry about Berserk anymore.
I mean, not bolting. I said bolting earlier. Berserk. We don't have to worry about Berserk anymore.
Oh my god. So many. Ah! Why is it every time? I feel like every time I have to reattempt a chapter, all of my levels in the second attempt are just like infinitely worse than the levels I got in the first attempt. It's so annoying. Oh my goodness. Okay, Fiora could do it, right? With the Delphi shield. I think that might be the best play here. Fiora... 14 defense, 16 res. No damage. No damage. A little bit of damage. Not very much damage. And not very much damage because we're not effective. And we don't have to deal with you if I position properly. Okay. Heath, you know, I was thinking of trying to get some use out of him, but really hasn't been doing very much this time around. Maybe I should give him the Delphi shield. But his stats are just so much worse, I guess, is the problem, than my other flyers. Is what it is. If I have to drop Heath, then I drop Heath, even after using the Elysian Whip on him. It's not really that big of a deal. Heal Sword, I'd like to be able to counter. So Javelin it is. We'll position there. She'll be fine. We can give Eliwood a kill here, and then actually, wait, minion? Yes, okay. What we'll do... Does he even kill? He does, okay, thank goodness. I think in my first attempt, these guys' stats, speeds were at a point where Eliwood just couldn't kill. 12 speed... Oh, I don't kill you though, do I? Damn, okay. I can kill the other guy, though. Which is totally chill. Good dodge. Oh, and there's the last level for Eliwood. Alright, cool. Okay. Not bad, not great. I mean, his res is also so low. His speed is also leaves a little bit to be desired, but what are you gonna do? I have a light brand here. Not worth. Steel sword works here. Okay, I mean, it's fine. I really wish he could get some more res, please. Oh my goodness. I think in my first playthrough, she actually did start to hit her res growth in the first attempt. But now she's not, so now, the consequences of dying. It's okay, it's okay. Did I really forget to heal? I did. It's fine. We have Physic. I really need to stop forgetting to heal my units. Because forgetting to heal is exactly what ruined me in the last attempt. That's why I need to remember to heal Hawkeye here. And everyone else should be good. Yes, everyone else is fine. Oh, man. Nice crit. Alright, the bolting's probably going into Hawkeye again. That is okay. We know Hawkeye can take it. Kind of a pointless stance here, but oh well. Okay, this time, hopefully, if I play safe enough, we should be okay. Two more boltings to get rid of, two more boltings to get rid of before I can get Legalt over there. What I can actually do is pick him up and bring him over here with Lowen. And then we should be good. You guys are actually going... Who's going to attack Florina? I need to move Florina! I need to move Florina! Don't... I'm not... That's scary! Don't do that! Oh my goodness. Okay. Where am I even moving you? I have no idea. Just outside of these guys' range, I guess. Although, honestly, if it's your range, I don't really care. I just need to move them out of this range. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, that's safe. Okay. Oh, that could have been bad. That could have been really bad. Okay, yeah, bolting into Hawkeye. That makes sense. Also lands the hit. Very annoying. I anticipated this. 0. Okay, you dodge. Cool. Get a nice crit on the javelin here.
Okay, you can go for Pent. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care about that.
God, I feel like there's so many extra things to keep track of on this map that make it tough. Because as the platforms appear, like, things start changing in terms of what the enemy units can do. Luckily, we're completely safe here. I am keeping all of my weaker units that can't take hits further back so that we don't risk anything with them. Nice! Okay, and the poison is restored. Awesome. Am I concerned about the Devil Axe, like, at all? 14 damage. 1% hit rate, though. So, yeah, maybe not. That said, I need Fiora up here now. I need to get Fiora up here because she's the one with the Delphi shield so we can deal with this guy. I think we want Florina up there as well. We got one more bolting to kill. One more bolting to kill, and then we will be a-okay. I think after this we can use Hector to wall, right? Yeah. Honestly, if he goes for Pent, that's also not a big deal. We're gonna bring Fiora up. I mean, with 17 res, she's gonna be totally fine against any sort of bolting. Pent can move in as well, I think. Do I want to get him in bolting range right now? Probably not, although he has a ton of res as well. Not taking any damage from you, right? Yeah, okay, so Pent, we can get him up here as well. Are we in physic range? We are in physic range. Cool, let's keep Hawkeye nice and healthy. Alright, and then Hawkeye, there's not too much to do with him at the moment. I'm a little concerned. I need to get someone like... Yeah, like Steel Sword Fiora up here. I need to lure this guy out without killing him. So I think Steel Sword Fiora is probably the best bet for that. But Heath over here, we can go ahead and drop him just outside of bolting range. And we can bring him down. Also want to keep you out of bolting range, yep. Yeah, if we can lure him out... There's a good chance that we just kill, outright kill. So we'll have to see, we'll have to see. I think Hawkeye can actually start heading down. Now, down over here, we're just gonna use Hector until the last bolt. Once the last bolting use is out, then we'll be totally good. Four damage, yeah, not a big deal. Just make sure we position him outside of bolting range, equip the hand axe, and we're good there. I think that's still out of bolting range, right? Where's bolting? Okay, cool. We can move in here. Priscilla can get moving here. We don't have much use for the rest of them anymore. Some of these platforms are going to start disappearing though, so we do need to get a move on. I think Florina is probably going to... Ooh, we can actually bait with Florina, right? With an Iron Lance?
Iron Lance gives 7, so 27 strength. 27 strength on 14 defense is like 13 attack. Times 2 gives us 26, so it won't kill, which is perfect. How much do we take though? 10 defense on 15 attack. 15 would put her down quite a bit. Quite a bit. 15 puts her down to, what, like 10, 33, 28? 31 on bolting. We still have 18 res, so that's what, 2, 1, 13 damage? So, she'll live. She will live. We can lure this guy out and then do the steal the next turn as we waste the bolting. Okay, I think that's the play. Yeah, she'll be safe regardless. Lowen, 34 HP. You could probably take a bolting as well. You take like 20. We just need to make sure that everyone who is in bolting range can take a bolting. So you can take a bolting. You can take a bolt. Anyone. You can take a bolting. You can take a bolting. You can take a bolting. Lowen should be able to take a bolting with that much HP. So let's get him moving. Oh, okay. Okay, is that everyone? I think that's everyone. God, I have to play. I'm trying to be as careful as possible here. Okay, go for Lowen here. Good dodge. Okay. No more boltings. We've used up all the boltings. Oh, okay. Sonya is no longer a long-range tactical nuke threat. Oh my god. Okay, 15 here. We good. We got the dodge in. We're good. We do have a chance to crit here. If Lorena crits, then... Oh my goodness! I shouldn't have said anything. Okay. Oh well. That just means we lose, what, 5,000 gold? It's not that big of a deal. Oh man. That actually happened on my first attempt as well. It wasn't with Lorena, it was with Fiora. Fiora actually got an 11% crit, and I didn't get the blue gem. This time, Lorena gets a crit as well, and we also failed to get the blue gem, but it is what it is. Whatever, man. Alright, Hector, sweeping the floor with these guys down here. Okay, no more boltings left. So we're completely safe now. We don't have to deal with that anymore. Thank goodness. Essentially what I need to do first is to deal with the archer. So it's gonna take a little bit to do that, unfortunately. So we're gonna move up here. This is safe. Is the wyvern? The wyvern can't even reach the platform here, so... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be able to position here just fine. Lowen can make his way down. And everyone over here is just actually just gonna be moving forward. Devil Axe. Lyn can deal with it, right? 29 attack isn't enough to kill. It'll hurt, but we can do a return hit with the steel sword, and we should be fine. We're safe here, so we're good there. Just let everyone follow up with Lyn behind so she can get that experience. That's a safe tile to move on to. Alright, everyone's on their way. Finally. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Oh, no, we're good. We don't need to do the trade thing with Legault because we did not get the blue gem. So we're good there. Alright, assuming we don't screw up here at the very end for a second time when dealing with Sonya, I think we have this chapter in the clear. But maybe I shouldn't say anything prematurely, huh? 0% hit rate, look at that. And we crit in return, awesome. Lyn putting in work over here. Platform's disappearing, but we are totally fine with that now. Essentially what I want to do here is... The javelin doesn't kill. Are we for real right now? We still have to take 11 damage from you. Okay. Luckily, we don't have to take very much damage from you. Or you. Or, well, I mean, you do a little bit more damage, I'd say. But it's fine. can we kill you at all with like a silver lance? We can with a silver lance, but I don't think it's very necessary. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna fly over here, and yeah, we're gonna get rid of this archer here. I think he's the most threatening unit, threatening enemy over on this island here. And Fiora should be fine dealing with the rest of them, even if she can't counter here. We're gonna keep Florina laying low on this side over here. And everyone else just gets to advance for a bit. How do we want to deal with the wyverns? Hawkeye? Hawkeye can deal with this one. The other one, honestly, we can let if Hector can't get over there. Checking HP once again. I think Lowen is a little low, but he's still okay. Nino is protected at the moment. By the way, regarding Nino, if you train her up this map and then find it in yourself to actually get her to attack Sonya, there is some special dialogue there. They have a special, like a extra little dialogue option conversation there, but I'm not training Nino, so it's not gonna be possible for me to get that little extra story bit. But you know, it's poetic and it's nice to see story-wise, but it's pretty hard to do, all things considered, to train Nino up specifically on this map. I mean, like, this is not a very good map to train a weak unit like Nino, right? You're on a timer, you gotta move. There's units assaulting you from all different directions and a lot of different weird, annoying things you have to deal with. Not the best for training up a new unit that starts out that weak, suffice to say. Probably should have done some rescuing stuff with Ninian here, but not a big deal. Cool. No one's in your range. Yep. We'll keep Florina over there. No one else to worry about besides Ninian. Okay, we're good.
Yep. There's the crit. Let's go. Hawkeye's
He's such a powerful unit. Chilling over here with tanking both things, no problem, just because of how much HP he has. This is not going to kill, which is kind of annoying. Especially since I can't counter you guys. But you don't really do any damage, because Fiora's just that tanky. No problems, no problems. In fact, I could probably... Well, I could, but I'm not going to. We're just going to take Javelin hit here so that we can take the kills on the next turn. We're going to have to wait again. Here, and this is gonna take a couple more turns to get all the items in the chest here. I think some more bridges disappeared, maybe. Okay. In the meantime, we can just start trying to deal with these guys. I think Hector. I think Hector. I mean, we could use Heath, but at this point, I think I know I just promoted him. Oh, you know what? I actually completely forgot to talk about that I promoted Heath. I actually need to include that in the beginning when I was going over all the different preps that I did. I completely forgot about promoting Heath. Yeah, I did do that. I'll show you that now, I guess. The promotion for Heath from the footage from there. But yeah, that's completely forgot. His promotion does help out a bit. His speed is after promoting, his speed is like better. It's still not great, but at least it's not, you know, as horrible as it used to be. And you know, his strength is good. He's got solid defense. It's just his res is really not good. And especially when we're facing more magical enemies going forward, it's gonna be a little rough to use him. But yeah, that's Heath. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna invest that much more into him. Kind of sucks considering all the investment that I have put into him, but at the very least, as a flyer, his high movement is useful. So if we ever do need to go fast, Heath will always be a solid option. Okay, we're just going to taunt this guy with Hector again. Get some of our other units in position. Do another random dance, because why not? Oh man, this chapter really does take a long time to get through if you're I'm playing pretty safe all around, so especially after what happened last time.
But we're almost there. We're almost there. Okay.
It's just these last few enemies, and then Sonya at the very top here, who's definitely going to be kind of annoying to deal with. Alright, Fiora can clean up over here. No problem. Oh, I didn't notice. You can actually see the chest in the background art on this because we're on a chest tile. That's actually really interesting. I never noticed that detail before. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're clear. So let's get Legault over here. It's gonna take a couple turns to pick up all these chests, but it's fine. Let's just get everyone up here. I just need to make sure we're not in range of a scary attack. We're good. I don't think... Oh, maybe I should have danced Canas. That might have helped. Cause Luna, I'd like to check Luna at the very least, but we have a couple turns to do this, so. Oh, a recover staff. That is very nice. Restores all HP. That's a big heal. All right. Oh my god. Is that how this? Because we don't have Merlinus. Okay, we're dropping a Vulnerary. I don't need a Vulnerary right now. Because we don't have Merlinus. Okay. Damn, that's really annoying. Okay, we're gonna grab... Okay. I'm gonna grab the Speed Wings here. I don't have a free inventory slot. That's definitely, if you're playing this chapter, that's definitely something you want to consider. You need to make sure you have the inventory slots to get all the items because you don't have access to Merlinus. So you can't actually send anything to the convoy. Okay. Let's take a look and see what we can do here. 24 damage. And we do like no damage in return. There's a crit chance, sure, but Barrier could definitely help here. One thing I actually want to try is the silence, but we're gonna check a few things here. 22 damage, not the best hit rate. 16. Okay, what can Lowen do? 5! Jesus. I want to check Luna. I think Luna's probably gonna get us killed. If I had to guess, I think Luna would get Kanos killed. Oh! No, okay, we can get a free 16 damage here. A free 16 damage here. Okay. Duh. I think it's probably because Fimble Vetter, this thing, however you say it, is 12 weight, so it weighs her down by a decent bit. Heath is obviously not. I don't think Heath would live. 27 damage. Yeah, that's definitely not it. I think we're dropping a lockpick here, which is honestly fine, because we have a couple other lockpicks. So we should be okay. What about Hawkeye? 9 damage with the Brave Axe? Okay. This is definitely absurd. If we go for silence here... No, I'm gonna wait one more turn, because we get the possibility of using Ninian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ninian if we want later. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Okay. Let's get Fiora over. Heal her up. She ought to be pretty helpful against against Sonya as well because of her high res. So Eliwood is not going to be useful here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright. Open up this. We get Thor's Ire. The third dance ring that boosts critical hit percentage. So that's a pretty interesting ring for sure. Alright, here we go. What is the goal here? What does Fiora do? Doesn't take a whole lot. She does have a crit chance with the Silver Lance here, although Killer Lance gives her a much better crit chance, but only 5 might or 5 damage here. Which, well, I mean, it triples to 15 if she gets a crit, but even then, like 20 crit if she crits. I suppose I don't mind going for it. Yeah, we can go for it. Ah, she missed. Okay, but Sonya misses as well. Okay, no crits though, so only 5 damage. That's so unfortunate. Okay. I think we just Luna here to get free 16, right? Yeah, because he can take a return hit on 12. So it should be... And he has the chance to crit, which he does not. That's okay. I don't really want him to crit, ideally. Oh my god, look at that. Look at the animation on that attack is really cool as well. Honestly, if Lyn could get the kill, that would be phenomenal. But, you know, that's gonna be kind of rough. Killing Edge is actually our best bet here. And if we don't get a crit, we do 12 damage. We have accuracy. Oh my god, we don't even have a perfect hit rate. That's concerning. That kills if we hit both times. That doesn't kill if we hit both times. That's kind of a waste. If he crits, then Lowen gets the kill here. Or we could Luna again. I think we can do that. Oh, this is where Kanas is actually getting is pretty darn useful. Also, I completely forgot to try silence. Why don't I just do that now? It's a super low hit rate, but hey, might as well give it a try. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. When do you ever hit these staves on actually important enemies, man? Oh boy. Okay, we just Luna again. Oh, he has another chance to crit. Okay, come on, Kanas, don't crit. Oh my god! Okay, it's fine, Kanas gets the kill. Good job, Kanas. It's okay. He could use the experience as well. It can't be. I'm perfect. Lord Nergal said so. Yeah. You just got bamboozled by him. Okay, you know what? If he gets levels like that, then I'm totally cool with him taking out Sonya here. His speed might be fixed soon. It might be. But okay. Cease Throne is the last thing we need to do, so we'll just get Eliwood in position to do that. Do I want to do supports here? What supports am I doing? Lucius and Heath? Oh my god, so Priscilla, Heath? Or I could do Priscilla, Lucius. I'm not actually sure which one I want to do there. I don't have Harkin with me. I think I have... We can do Hawkeye... Well, no, Ninian is already maxed out, so we can do Hawkeye Pent. To get that one at the end here. Yora is done. I don't think I'm gonna get her another one, probably. Maybe with... I don't know, does she have one with Heath? I'm not actually sure. I'll take a look at supports. Oh, well, actually, you know, I'll end turn here, and then I'll take a look at supports after this, and then if I do any of that, I'll just cut to after I'm done with that. So we will get this chest here. Fenrir! This is probably the least useful item, huh? 18 weight. I'll just drop the lockpick though, because I have more lockpicks from elsewhere. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna take a look at supports, and if there's anything I want to do, then yeah, I'll cut after that. So yeah, see you after that. All right, I'm back. Not too many for supports this time. I'm really just doing Priscilla, Heath, and Pent Hawkeye. So we'll go ahead and get that started with the Heath, Priscilla, A support. Sir Heath. Ah, Priscilla. Why have you been avoiding me lately? Avoiding? I wouldn't say I've been avoiding you. But you have! And now you're looking away! What is it? I heard you were the daughter of an Etrurian count. Granted, I had no idea, but still, I am afraid I have spoken too frankly. Forgive me. No, you have done nothing wrong. You probably don't know this, but I'm a fugitive from Bern. Normally, we wouldn't even be allowed to speak to one another. I must leave. Please, ignore me should our paths cross in the future. I cannot do that. How could I? Not after we have become friends. Lady Priscilla? You promised. You said you'd come visit me whenever you were hurt. Are you someone who so easily breaks a promise? Claiming you did not know my rank is no excuse. What about my feelings? Don't cry. I didn't mean it like that. I just thought that if you knew who I was, you wouldn't want me around. Priscilla, I can call you that, can't I? If it's so much that you're moved to tears, I will stay by your side. Even for just this battle, I'll be here. Heath, if only time could stop. Yes, if only. Oh, that's cute. Alright, Priscilla Heath, done. Hawkeye and Pence. So, I wonder what forces Nergal has mustered. It chills me to the bone to think of it. I do not understand. What don't you understand? You people do not seek out battle. But when magic is involved, you become ravenous beasts. Why is that? Is that how we seem? Strange. But you are right, we do not seek out battle. Still, the concern over magic, it does drive people a bit mad. And the greater the power of that evil, the more it sucks into its maw. Hawkeye, I am fine. I will not lose myself into that great dark force. I believe you. But magic and knowledge have been the end of many men. And it could be the end of you. Or me. Serious conversations between these two, huh? Alright! Finally! After, I haven't been keeping track of time, but also a pretty extensive period of time on the second attempt. Chapter 26X, Sonya defeated. This chapter is completed. Dear little Nino. Uncle Yan, I'm so glad you're safe. Yes, I didn't even fight. I just hid. I'm just a cowardly old man. When that woman killed the commander, I could do nothing. Father, he's dead, isn't he? Even though I wasn't his real daughter, he treated me kindly. And yet, Sonya... You learned the truth? Uh-huh. I see. Let me return this to you, lass. Pendant? It belonged to your real mother. The commander never fully trusted Sonya. He had his agents investigate her past. He uncovered much, like where you'd come from. He was able to speak to a woman who worked in your house. When he told her about you, she wept with joy. She asked that you be given this. I loved the Black Fang. Nergal and Sonya have ruined it, but the Black Fang that my father and brothers made. Everyone was so kind. I thought of them as my family. That was a good time. Uncle Yan, thank you. The pendant, I'll cherish it. Take care, lass. Be happy. Goodbye, Uncle. See you again someday. Have you said your farewells? Yes. Thanks. You all came and told me that we're friends. It made me happy. Can I travel with you? Of course. Right, Eliwood? If that's what you'd like, we'd be happy to have you. Will you come and help us? Yeah, I'll do my best. I promise. Jafar, too. We should be getting back to camp. We've an early start tomorrow. You're right. We should head out as soon as it's light. The Shrine of Seals awaits. Sonya. Leave me, accursed puppet. Lord Nergal, help me. Puppets have no essence to harvest. You no longer have any use to Lord Nergal. What? What are you? I am human. Wait. Erg. I am human. There she goes. Another one of Nergal's puppets down. Huh, but looks like that Lynn Stella character has collected quite a bit of essence from a lot of characters that we've taken out so far. So a bit of a race against the clock here. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the coming chapters. Thanks for joining me on this one. This was a hell of a ride. This chapter was a hell of a ride. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.